Well, this really concerns me a lot, actually, is this whole Kojima thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the thing that concerns me the most is, like, nobody knows what the heck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up one morning and people are saying that Kojima's name is off every single website.
Yeah.
So I looked and I was like, what the heck? Because he's very, at the beginning of his games, it's like a game directed by Hideo Kojima.
Like, isn't it like Kojima Productions or
Yeah,
something?
Kojima Studios.
Yeah.
Or Productions, whatever. There's two. There's like one in LA and there's one in like Japan, which the LA is the one working on Metal Gear Online right now. But yeah, he's gone. Then they reach out to Konami and they're just like, we're making a game with Kojima. They're like, still making it. And then Kojima's like, yeah, I'm still making the game.
This is in regards to Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah. He's like, we're still making the game.
Well, why was his name taken off then?
I don't know. So
is this game going to launch without his name attached to it?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused too. I don't think nobody.
I've heard like a million different things.
I have too. That's why I started to do. I mean, I always try and do.
We're only adding to the fire too.
Exactly.
We're like fueling the fire. We're like, no one knows. We don't know either what we're talking about.
I'm trying to add a little. I tried to research a little bit, and basically everybody's like, we've gone out to Konami and everything.
Yeah.
And they're basically like, we are still, we're making Metal Gear games.
Giving these very vague answers.
Exactly. Nobody's saying, is Kojima there or not?
Yeah.
And nobody's giving a concrete yes or no answer. They're just dancing around the question, which makes me believe that Kojima is leaving. Maybe when we had a podcast talking about if he was blowing smoke about Metal Gear Solid 5 being the last one. I mean, from the looks of it, that's
serious.
it. That's it. Because Konami has already said that they are looking for people to start making other Metal Gear Solid games, which sucks.
Should they stop making them?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I won't be that mad even if they make 100, just because I'm sure Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to be awesome. And like we said, if the new one sucks, like, at least 5 kicks ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if you're making a new one after this one, at least, like, make new characters, I guess.
Yeah.
No more Snake.
I mean, I think this is going to end. I mean, it's not this big boss in this one. Snake
big
story
boss,
is...
whatever.
This story reminds me of, I'm having a huge brain fart. Company who develops Bioshock. Irrational Games, right?
Games, yep.
Yeah, how they like downscaled big time, and didn't they give Bioshock to 2K, correct?
Yes, Bioshock owns 2K.
Or 2K owns Bioshock.
No, Bioshock owns 2K.
So that'll be interesting to see what they do with the Bioshock series, which I wouldn't be upset about because we have 2's was okay to me, but 1 and Infinite were phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, that's enough for me. I mean, I'd love to play another fantastic I keep wanting to say Bioshock game. That'd be great, but I mean, it's not the end of the world to me. Mm-hmm. Same thing with this. I mean, like we said in our last podcast, we're not like die-hard Metal Gear fans. We're super pumped for the new one.
Yeah.
But the new one, I'm sure we'll play it and love it. And if they make crappy ones after that, oh well.
I don't know if they'll necessarily be crappy because the people still might be there that actually create the games. Because as much as Hideo Kojima is an influence on the game and stuff, there are still a ton of people that put like...
Oh yeah, you can tell they have a ton of
game.
Talent there.
Exactly.
I mean, the game looks incredible.
Exactly. So, I mean, just him leaving, I mean, I don't think it'll necessarily make it a bad game, but just, he has a really, like, unique sense of his game.
That is his game, though.
Exactly.
Like,
he created, that's his baby.
All right.
Yeah. So him leaving is just, it almost seems like, I mean, in all honesty, I think we said this last week, too. What are Konami's games?
Literally nothing.
Pez, Silent Hill.
Pez.
And Metal... Pez?
Yeah.
What?
PES.
Oh, yeah.
Soccer game, right?
I know, but, like... I mean, they're gonna run. Let's be honest here. They're gonna run Metal Gear into the freaking ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not like a Call of Duty, but they're gonna be coming out. The Metal Gear Rising Revengeance or whatever the heck it is. There's gonna be another one of those, which that's fine. That's Hideo Kojima. Really doesn't have anything to do with that. But that kind of sucks. Is this game that Hideo Kojima has like put his like heart and soul into for all these years, like literally the only game he's put it into, and Konami's just gonna like take that and continue off. Yeah. Then again, all this could be speculation. Maybe he's playing with us like he does all the freaking time. I mean, look at Silent Hills. He that was the biggest what the F was going on in video games. Yeah. So Kojima,
no one expected that at the end of that game.
Yeah, exactly. Kojima just likes to mess with people's minds. So maybe this is some PR stunt or something.
Maybe.
Never know. I don't know, but like we said, the main thing is that's just what is going on is nobody will say what's going on.
Maybe we'll find out soon, like a definitive, like what exactly is happening if they come out and like have like a, I don't know, maybe they want to do a conference about it, or like like maybe like a video statement, like here's what's going on, blah blah blah. I don't know, but
with subtitles.
Certainly confusing. I mean, I'm not too worried. I don't think anyone's that worried about it. I was just kind of like want some like.
If you're a Metal Gear fan, I think you're really worried about this.
That's true.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not even a
like,
huge Metal Gear fan, and it like I'm kind of like, what the heck? Because I like Kojima.
I got over that fear when. Actually, I can't talk about Gears of War because I thought Judgment sucked. Because I think Blasinski did 1 through 3, and then he left.
Blasinski.
Blasinski, yeah.
Blasinski.
I can't say anything right.
Cliff Blasinski.
Blasinski. I think he directed Gears 1 through 3, and he left after 3, right? Or did he leave after 2? I can't remember.
Left after 3.
Okay, and then see, I thought Judgment sucked. I'm just going to come out and say that. I didn't suck. Gameplay was smooth and fun, but like the online was weird. It was like super crazy, and I thought the campaign was the most boring thing I've ever played in my life. So that isn't a good example, but like 343, for example, I think has done an honorable job of keeping Halo going.
Master Chief Collection.
Yeah. The Halo 5 beta, I have a lot of faith in. I think it's going to be really good, the full game. But, I mean, they're an example of, like, I got over the fear of, like, oh, no, Bungie's not doing Halo anymore, but they're going to continue it. What's it going to be like? But I think they've done a great job. What's another example? I know there's at least another example of, like...
Call of Duty continued without Vincent Pella and the original guys that made that.
That's true. Who's the guy that left after Modern Warfare 2? Remember that guy?
Robert Bowling?
Yeah, that guy.
The community director?
Yeah.
I think it was after I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to go start his own thing. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's.
I don't think he was like in charge of the game. I think it was like in charge of the community.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know.
But I mean, I can understand that people are worried, but
it's just like because it's just Kojima.
Yeah.
His name is like shouted like across the heavens, basically, and like. You know,
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, like in terms of like gamers and stuff, he's like a legendary dude. Like I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of just like Metal Gear without Hideo Kojima just sounds weird, and I'm like not even that into Metal Gear. So.
Metal Gear with Cliff Blasinski.
Blasinski. I'm interested to see if he is indeed leaving, what he's going to work on next, or if he's working on anything else at all.
Yeah. What if he just wants to be like a trucker the rest of his life?
Yeah,
more power to him, I guess.
I'm interested to see what he would do next because he's always said like in interviews like I'd like to try something new, and who could blame him? He's been doing these like same series forever.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't blame him, and if like you said, if they can find somebody with like true like passion for the genre and Konami respects the brand and stuff, then that's fine. I'm sure because the people that program the games, are essentially. The people that make, the stuff that we play, Kojima is just like the mind behind it. So, I mean, if they keep the same talent and stuff and talent that is just as well and have a good mind behind it, then I'm sure they'll be good games. Now, let me ask you another question. What happens to Silent Hills if Kojima is gone?
Was that another straight up Kojima production as well?
It said he was doing it with
Guillermo del
Toro.
And that is Konami. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Silent Hill is a Konami franchise. This was like because like I said, I mean
maybe he won't leave till after that. I mean maybe he's just done with Metal Gear.
Maybe
he's just gonna focus his attention on that and then leave.
Maybe this is like the smallest thing ever, but like just media blew it out of proportion. He's just like, dude. He's like, I'm just not doing Metal Gear.
That's the thing. Is what I'm confused about is because I'll see like videos on the internet saying like Kojima leaves, and I'll click on it, and like nobody, they never said he left.
Yeah.
So it's like it's clickbait, or maybe he actually did leave, and nobody's giving correct sources. Because as far as what I saw, I can't see that there's like 100% fact that he left. I mean, because he didn't.
Think about how funny it is what we're talking about. We're like, nobody knows what's happening. We don't know. He may have left. Maybe he didn't leave. We watch videos, people saying he might have left. Maybe he didn't. We've like gone nowhere with this topic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess the only thing that we can really talk about is whether or not it would be a huge deal if he left or not.
Well,
which it would be.
Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is, and I think it isn't. I don't know.
Personally, I don't care that much, but
me neither. It doesn't faze me in the slightest. I mean, I'm still. It is interesting because I know people are very passionate about Metal Gear, and obviously he's a huge name in gaming. So I mean, I guess it's something that people want to talk about.
All I can say is if it happens, then I guess it was time because he's been doing it for so long. Nobody wants to do the same thing. Like creatively, do you want to be an artist and recreate like the same like draw the same person over and over and over and over and over again. I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell he's wanted to switch it up with like the open world and stuff like that, which looks amazing. Like it looks so cool and stuff. So I guess he's just, I don't know, he might just have passions for something new and stuff, which is fine.
Just being a human being.
Just being a human. But in terms of the Silent Hills thing, I did read that, you know, Guillermo del Toro was like, I think the big guy that they got for that game. So I think if
Has he ever directed a game before?
I don't think
so.
so.
I know he's directed a lot of movies, like Pacific Rim and stuff most recently, but
and Mama, which looks a lot like Silent Hills.
Yeah.
The girl twitching and stuff. It totally looks like it.
Now, this what was I going to say? Well, I don't know if you guys know. Is this going to be like his first game he's ever directed, or what?
Guillermo?
Yeah,
I think.
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
That's
I've
cool.
never heard. I feel like I would have known that.
Yeah.
And all these news stories, I think people would have referenced to his old.
Or has he been announced as the director? That's what I was going to ask. Because Hideo Kojima was attached to it and Guillermo del Toro, but it wasn't really specific on like who was doing what.
I don't think there's anything like concrete about both of them. I saw an interview with both of them saying that, like I've cited this to you guys, that they wanted to make a game to make you just like crap your pants.
I mean, those two names attached together making a horror game sounds fantastic to me.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
And I think that's why people are upset about that too, because like, you know, if Kojima's gone, that's the game mastermind is gone. You got the horror guy that knows what he's doing in that aspect, but the dude that directs games, he's gone. So who's going to fill his place? Are we going to have another crappy Silent Hill like Konami seems to be putting out a ton recently? Like, last good Silent Hill in fans' eyes was like Silent Hill 2 or 3. Since then, I think 4 was like pretty good in their eyes, but like ever since the like American one was made, Homecoming, it's like gone downhill from there. Which that game, I was like a baby playing that game. That game actually scared me. Which apparently it's not even scary to some people, so I feel like a baby.
Yeah, my not to just go into a huge horror topic now. We can save that for another day, I guess. But loved the original Dead Space. Really liked Outlast. Those are two that stick out in my mind. Any other horror games I can't really remember, but loved Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Loved Dubstep.
Dubstep.
I love Dubstep. Loved Dead Space just because I really like space stuff, and aliens have always kind of freaked me out, and that game was really cool. And Outlast obviously was pretty intense.
Obviously.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited about Silent Hills. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart now that Hideo Kojima is like freaking out apparently. I don't know.
Not Hopefully we'll know. Probably when this goes out, like the next day, they're going to have like a concrete statement and we're going to sound like morons.
Yep.